So hey guys, we're doing a little something different today since, yes, hi, I was getting to you. Anyways, Chocobos. This guy is a Gold Chocobo, and we're going to talk today about how to get one of him, or her if you're lucky enough, for this little tech break thing, because I think there's going to be more things that I should probably have a short aside to talk more about instead of trying to talk about it while we're running around and trying not to die. Yeah, so either you'll run across this book in a dungeon chest. It's a Chocopedia, sorry. And it starts to give you some of the basics. Not that there's blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to get to the important part. This list of how you get through the mutations. Yellow to yellow, give you the green or the blue. When you've got one of the green or the blue, you get a white. Yellow to white, and then you get black. And then black and white is gold. This last stage is the most pain in the ass part. Because these golden gasols that it's talking about, yeah, they do not drop that easily. I started out with a small little garden like this, and I was just going through juk. Oops, picked up a little bit. And let's see, no. Okay, let's just mow down this whole thing. Yeah, it's kind of silly. I want to see if it's going to give me a golden one. I don't think it will, but just basically go through here, farm up a whole stack of these guys. Oops. Oh, I'll replace those later. And there are two variants you get. The golden ones are required for the golds, and these other lovelies, which I think you've seen one or two pop in. Come on. Aha! I think I just saw one flash by for a second. Alright, let's look at our results. Yeah, one. I got 10 of these things for breeding the lesser ones, and one of those out of this whole thing, which I had about half a stack on me. So basically, you get about I would get about 2 stacks out of it. I'd only get one of these and about 10 of those. Or 8. Yeah, it's usually more like 8. So that was the point when I said, I think I have a better idea. And also, why do you want Gold Chocobos? Well, one, whee! Yeah, find me a horse that runs that fast. And also, oh right, flying. And you can go really super high. I mean, I don't know what the ceiling is on this world, honestly. Because I found a dungeon when I was wandering around in this world, and I really hope it spawns in our main world. It's literally like a fortress way up in the sky. A big thing made out of end stone. Yeah, the flying bit is super awesome for what we need when we're playing with Hexxit. It's also valuable when we come up to one of the dungeons, if I start having trouble, I can start trying to work my way from the top down instead of the bottom up or something. So let's just land. And floosh! Let's see what the farm will give us. Oops, yeah, better stand back. I've still got my magnet boots on. Ah! Okay. Should I pick something up? Yeah, there's one. I know I saw another one when the first part came down. So I don't want to get too close because it's going to start trying to come up over the edge at me. As a matter of fact, let me make this simpler. Take the dang magnet boots off. There we go. Yeah, and occasionally a couple of things will wash up onto that part, but that's not so bad. Okay. Yeah, a small hand-done farm is not big enough to breed Chocobos with. Trust me on that one. Alright. Everything into the hoppers. Let's see how we did. No, you skipped the other hopper. Well, thanks a lot. Oh, wow, there's 9 in here. Well, that's nice. And see, this is why I prefer the big auto farm. I'll take those. I'm just going to shove some of these in. Shouldn't need too many. You can have the seeds too while you're at it. Yeah. So yeah, with the auto farm, that's a more typical harvest. I think we got 10 from the other farm. So we got about 30 of those, the Loverly, which were for the basic breeding, and we got 1 from over there, and then not 8 more, 9 more. That's a little unusual. I don't usually get 9. Well, thanks, garden, for being so helpful. Alright, let's take you back over to your pen. It's the other thing you can do with the Chocobos. If they do get injured, you can just straight up feed them some of the greens like this. But if you make a pen here and you put straw and you've got a cauldron of water over in there, they will heal over time automatically. So especially for the ones you're going to be riding around all the time, it's a pretty good idea. Let's see. Oh yeah, here I can show you. Doop. Yep, all healed. So the book, while giving you that list, is, well, that's about the extent of the book, and then it keeps dropping off everything. I mean, what do I have, like 3 copies in here? Oh no, that's back in my other chest. They do have their own special saddles, which is just, can I show the group? There we go. The Chocobo feather, string, leather, more string. Why we couldn't have this normal, I don't know. Anyway, but the feathers luckily are replaceable for the, not in any of the specialty recipes in Hexxit, but you can use them for arrows. Just, so I have a lot of Chocobo arrows. Not that, they're not different. It's not a different item, it's just the basic arrows, but they added the recipe in so you could sub them, which is a good thing because I've only found like 4 chicken feathers so far. Alright, let's get started breeding here. Let's see if you guys... So all your initial breeding, of course, is going to be between yellows to get greens and blues. So let's see if these guys will give us one. Huh? Huh? No. You're so mean. Well, I'll walk over here to the main part of the farmings, or the main paddock. See what happened as a result of me trying to get the greens and blues. See, I've only got one other blue, who's a male. And then for the longest time, look, male green, and another male green. It took me forever to get the 2 back. Well, there's 3 total now, but it took me forever to get 1 female green to go with the blue, because I never got a blue female. Because that is step 2. Green plus blue equals white. Now, maybe you two will cooperate? Yeah, come on. Ha! This is the other thing that happens. This is why you want that super huge farm, because you're not going to get what you need. That's why I have so many, and also it's correlatedly why you see so many saw so many whites in there. Let's see. Okay, you two. Yeah, so then if you got a white off of them, you would take it here, you breed these 2 together. And you have a chance of getting a black, and it's not a great chance. When I was going through the heavy breeding part, I had, I don't know, I think I had 4 pairs set up. I might have had 6. It's 4 to 6, so somewhere in there. Because it just gets crazy. I mean, well, you saw how many were out there. As a matter of fact, let me see. Can I jump up in here somewhere? No, wait. I have a flying Chocobo, and I don't think to use it. Durr. I didn't mean to give you one of those, but okay. Yeah, okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's another white off screen. 8 whites. And there's probably, let's see there, 8 whites, the 4 greens, the 1 blue that's wandering around. It's 12, that's 15. And that's probably at least another 15 yellows. That's because you sometimes get the yellows off the green and blue instead of getting the whites. And then when you start breeding, once you get a black and you start breeding them to the whites, you get the same problem going on. You don't always get what you need out of it. That's why I have most of a backpack full of greens and a bunch of seeds. Oh, yes, I forgot. Saddlebags. Totally forgot about that. Another simple recipe, but you can have, if you've already got a saddle on, you can add saddlebags. But if you wanted a pack Chocobo, to use wool and string to make those. I forget. You know what? Let me put this on him for a minute. I think you can combine the pack. No? Okay. That's the other thing the book is used for, is you can get them to drop their gear. Which, alright. Now you take. Alright, shift click. Ah! It's a double chest. I thought so. So, you know, well, I guess I was going to say, how are you going to do this without leads? But right. Because with the names, you can rename them. That is actually the default name that he got. Show the name, not show the name. You've got follow, stay. There's also a wander if they don't have any gear on. Let me give you your saddleback guy. I guess I'd end up not using the bags or the packs often because I've got the huge backpacks anyway, so I can carry multiple chests and not have to bother with doing the sneak mode thing. And let me show one of these unsaddled guys. Yeah, he's on wander. Oh, sorry, she's on wander. Wander, follow, stay. Confirm it so they don't go anywhere. But okay, once you've got yourself a black and a white, you have to go to gold gasalts, which, as we saw, even with that big farm, do not drop a lot. Give me a gold, come on. Nope, a white. And this is the hilarious fun part when you get down to this. You have one, you have one. Gold, gold, gold. Nope, black. That's why I have so many whites and blacks. Well, I don't have that many blacks. I tend to go white. I don't know why. No. Alright, one more chance. You could really use a lady friend. Yes! Got one, got one. Alright, come on. Hey, Mom, scoot over. Thank you. Here, come on, have greens. Yes, you love me. Now, let's see, what are you? Ah! The game's trolling me. I'm going to have another run of males before that ever gives me a female, aren't I? Sigh. Okay, so you may have also seen in my pack that I have cake, but it's a different kind of cake. And let me get you the recipe for that. It's basically almost the same as the regular cake recipe. You're just subbing out some of the greens for one of the milk buckets and one of the wheats. And you ran off while I turned my back, didn't you? Where'd you go? Oh dear. Oh, you're in here. Okay. So if you want them to instantly, see, it's the cake is for instantly growing them up. They're not instantly able to breed, but no. Alright, we have to, and sometimes they're stuck along the wall or the edge too close so they can't grow up, so you kind of have to, there we go. Sorry, guy. Didn't mean to hurt you with the fence. Let me pull out another saddle. With one saddle. Just one. But by growing them up like that, it does cut down the time needed for breeding. Hi, guy. Hi, little guy. So, now I've got two. This is perfect. I can test the colors. And, oops. I'm good at this, I swear. Alright. So, yeah. It takes a while to get up to the Gold Chocobos. I mean, I am very surprised it gave me another one because it... Shut up, zombies, I'm busy. Oh, that was the other thing. This is what you can do with all the spare of the normal ones you're going to get. You combine them with some sugar. Here's the raw version. There you go. That plus sugar gives you two raw ones. They don't fill you up too much, but I don't know. I guess gives you something useful. Yeah, one haunch. Something a little more useful. Oh, dyes. You can take them and you can make a red. And you can also make a pink out of this. Oh, and also, yeah, you can see that you just get seeds back from the greens. Or you can if you know, you only found a few. Alright, see how pink looks. Well, that's bright. That's like bubblegum pink. Oh dear, how about red? Oh, wow. Okay, at least for my personal taste, that's a little bright. I mean, not that pink has ever been my favorite, but even the red is just, what is that? Oh dear. Anyway, there is one more Chocobo type, but they only spawn in the, you know that, do I have another portal? I do have another portal around here. Wanted to test something. Because there is another type called the purple Chocobo that is a lava-proof one that only occurs in the nether, and I was trying to figure out if you would have to actually breed them in the nether or not. But, so, oh, this is an interesting thing. The Kreknorite meteorite, sometimes when it drops, will leave you a portal, apparently. So, alright, let's, whoop, ow. Okay, can I shove you into this portal? No, go that way. That's right. He did go in the portal! Holy crap, it's like dealing with horses. Well, oh, no, 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 no! Out of the fire, out of the fire. Oh gosh, greens, quick. You okay? Here. Whew, okay. We gotta do something about that. Nice, I can fly around in the nether now. Well, although we spent some time in the nether in a different episode, I have not seen any of his, well, in a different game. As you can tell, I got a little luckier in this game. So yeah, that would be the one problem with running a Chocobo around in here. No fireproofing. Oh god, I'm over lava. Shit. And the game's trying to load. Hang on. Oh, hi. That didn't go so well. The one thing about the Chocobos being fast is that when the game has to load the map or has to generate new sections if you go out far enough, if I can get it to do it this way. Okay, this is pre-gent. Quick, let's look at the map. Yeah, I have gent a lot on this map, I keep forgetting. Oh, that's the building I'm talking about. I really hope one of those appears in the main game, because I would love for us to go through that. It's kind of neat. And there was a tower there, but I wanted some endstone. Okay, just keep going this way. See if I can generate new. The problem happens when you're going so fast with the Chocobo is when you get into a place and you have to start the game has to stop and start generating new terrain instead of just loading in chunks, is that you will hang. It will look like you've hung like that. And it will, even if you go out to the menu screen and wait for it to load all the chunks, when you come back, it'll have dropped you all the way to the ground. Oh, wait, there we go. Go south. Which isn't a problem in the overworlds, but it becomes a distinct problem if you're in the nether, because, well, literally, oh, it's doing pretty fast today, because literally, the floor is lava. I mean, we get stopped like this on this map. Nah. No big deal. Just bouncing on here and we just pick right back up. But what happened to me earlier, and it's a good thing I kept a backup, is it hung there with me in midair, and then the next thing I knew, we were in lava. And while I could have gotten us both out of the lava, I don't know that we would have gotten out of it fast enough to get extinguished. I just mashed the escape key to get to the menu and said, nope, not doing this. Of course, the other disadvantage, flies so fast you can't see things. Anyway, so yeah, Chocobos, very useful, especially the flying. And if I can ever get one of those lava-proof nether ones, that'll be great. Then I can also be flying, and yet not burn up. Oh, hi, tower guy. How you doing? Can't touch this.